Question 227. If you could choose for one religion to be eradicated and all its followers become atheists, which would you choose?
I'm going to have to mute myself for this one because you know what's coming.
Now that's a controversial question, but I have a clear answer.
Go on.
But I'm not sure it's politically correct for me to say it these days.
Within the context of the hypothetical question.
You could say whatever you want here.
Well, obviously, most people are going to say Christianity because it's such a large proportion of religion in the world. That would make more atheists then than there would be Christians.
Seems to be the most harmful.
It's certainly the most harmful within our society.
That's not the answer I would pick now.
No, I know it's not.
Mm-hmm.
You really, really hate those Buddhists, don't you?
Yeah, they're just fucking Buddhists, mate. They're all just up themselves.
Poor things.
No, I serious answer, I would pick Islam.
Why would you pick Islam?
Because I think, to me, it's what Christianity... It in its current form, not everywhere, and not applied to all individuals and followers, of course, the usual caveats. But it in its current form, as promoted by a lot of the people high up in it, I think is what Christianity was a few hundred years ago when it was doing things like witch burnings.
Yes, very much so. However, do you not think that that is easier to counter?
Yes.
That's the reason I pick Christianity. Not because I think Christianity is necessarily worse, but because I think it is much easier to counter an idea. It's like when we talk about the NIFB. It's very easy to counter the argument that we should not go out and kill all the gays.
I think I personally prefer to have discussions with people, even if I vehemently disagree, than people who would kill me just for not believing. Again, caveats not applied to all cases and people.
Not a great gamer. Which religion would you pick?
Which religion would I pick to eradicate from this planet?
Yes.
just like no, move on.
Move on.
I'm a working class man from the southeast of England. You all know. Just move on.
Manda.
Abrahamic religion?
You see, I did think about changing the question in terms of
all of it.
A god. Yeah, well, that would work. I'd be quite pleased with that.
Fair enough.
No, you can't have that.
Fuck yours.
There's a bloody knot in my thread again.
That's a general Badger problem.
It happens with my train of thought as well. I just get a knot in it.
You're basically stuck, I think, picking between Christianity and Islam.
Yeah, I guess I'd go Islam.
By the way, I don't think either one of those answers is wrong.
Right. Yeah, either one is wrong. I think they should all...
Can we get Egypt to go back to the ancient Egyptian religions? Those are fun.
Medicine.
As long as we can get the Aztecs to go back to theirs.
Right. Some tribes there's still some tribes out there that still practice and follow their gods.
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe Christianity because it's the wedge in between all of them.
Mm.
It's the one that caused the upheaval in general. It does have the most sex, the most divisions, the wildest stories. I mean, you got the wild.
Religion's always in waves. Before Christianity, it was paganism.
All day.
Something else will eventually come.
Oh, most definitely.
definitely.
Our imaginations are too broad to not imagine something.
No, I probably shouldn't say my comment on that, actually.
I think there's an awful lot of people who are very easy to be duped.
Yeah. They are now.
Paul, as much as Islam is growing, at the moment, non-religion is growing faster.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
But obviously you don't compare that because it's not a religion. Right.
You can compare it, just not.
No, but not as a religion.
Everything beyond numbers.
I mean, it's the disturbing fact about the States at the moment. On the States, all religions are decreasing in the States.
Yeah.
But the number of evangelicals, of young earth creationists, of the far right Christians are growing.
That has increased. Yeah, that has increased.
Right.
Thanks for the day before we dig ourselves all the way through the planet.
The thing about the creationist movement is that it grows, but it has no foundation, so it drops real easily. It
only drops if you can keep your community insular. That's what they've managed to successfully do over the past few decades.
It had a lot to do with having nothing else to do, depending on where you live. That's kind of what it comes down to.
And the problem is, it falls apart so easily once you actually look at the evidence for anything.
Yes. Yes.
It's not the wishy-washy that the God of the Gaps. Anyway.
Oh, we'll have Jill in the chat in a minute.
That'd be fun. It's all right. I know someone that can talk to him.
I had a very nice conversation with Jill. I just let him say his stuff. And then everyone's there in the chat going, oh, that's awful.
Yeah, get on it.
Don't give those people a fucking platform.
Well, the thing with him is he's so silly that I do not see any risk in giving him a platform.
No, I get you. It's the laughs, but I don't know. It's enough for me. For me. That's just for me.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.